The camper van I've got in front of me is a Chausson V690, 636 centimeters in length. So I've got to apologize before we go any further, because somebody just gave me some wine to drink, filled the glass up to the top, and then told me that they had to drink it really quickly because they didn't have any time. As a result, I'm now a little bit on the plastered side, but never mind, that should make for a more interesting video. So this thing here, you've got 300 kilos of payload. It's got a 4 kilowatt diesel heating, and a warm water boiler, and 84 litre fridge. We'll have a quick glance around it, and didn't give you the price, did I? Is the price important, or you're not really too bothered about that? And actually the price isn't here, but whatever it is, it's probably a fortune anyway. So they say if you have to ask, then you can't afford it, and I bet that is the case as far as this vehicle here is concerned. Right, so we've got here 2 burners, nicely spaced apart, and a sink. Does the sink have a hole in it? Yes, it does, but it's not a domestic sized one. In here we will find the where's the lights? Oh, they'll put the lights on. If the lights up, there you go, there's the lights on. So there's the lights on. Yeah, that makes it a bit easier. And in here we've got a toilet and a shower. Shower has only got 1 drainage hole, and it has it's the wrong size anyway. It's a tiny one, it's a small one. Here we have there's the toilet and the sink, and I'll tell you what, I'll get in here, and there you can see me. I've got a silly hat on from Mega Mobile, so you can see we've got me plastered today, and you can see how much space there is above my head, so you've got plenty of room. Yeah, I'll close the door as well. Let's hope I don't get locked in. I wouldn't find that very amusing, because there's no one else around. Well, hardly anyone else around. Anyway, so there I've got all this space here. If you don't want to get the toilet wet, we've got a plastic thing here, which has conveniently been I think it's been broken. I wasn't in here earlier. It wasn't me that broke it, probably. And there's the shower head. So you can see there's lots of space in the shower. All right, so we'll open this up. Whilst we're at the kitchen, we're going to open up the drawers. There we go. There's one drawer. Let's have a look at the other one. There's the second drawer. It's quite big. And let's come right now to the back of this vehicle. There's a fridge. It's a Thetford fridge. It's a 3-way fridge, I think. Appears to be. And here we have a thing for keeping your clothes in. It's called a wardrobe. So if you press your clothes, iron your clothes, an iron, you know what that is? It's one of these things to iron your clothes with. And here at the back, now this is really the pièce de résistance, because it's one of these beds that'll make a stack of space in the back, because it goes up and down. At the moment it's in its lowest potential position, but it will go up as well if you want. I would love to show you, but I don't have the key to make it happen. And which reminds me, I've got to get one of these keys to actually do things like this. There's a bit of space up there, can't see what the point of that is, but they've got storage here, and you can see how much space is in there. Right, let's go to the back of the vehicle, see if anything's happening there. Now, one of these things here is you've got these spaces in here, which might help you actually steps up into the vehicle, or can be used for carrying long things, like in this case, oars. It also is great for carrying scaffolding and uncoiled snakes. So there you've got a canoe-like thing. Wow, I like going out in the kayak, and here we've got a caravan-like thing, and I'm eventually going to get to the back of this van to show you what's here. So you can see we've got some oars which have been packed, and a big bag here which contains, don't know what that is, don't know, it's a big bag anyway we've got in the back. Here we have the gas cupboard on the left, and there we have water for an outdoor shower. Great for getting your dog clean. And I'd open it if I could, and what doesn't, I can't. Anyway, and then they got a bit of storage. Here is a shore power, and that's the light. So unfortunately you can press this up and it will go up if the key's in at the other side. But anyway, you can see how much space you'd get in the back of there if the key were available to do so. Right, I shall take you now for a walk around this vehicle. That is for the toilet cassette, and there's that's for the fuel, that one. And I quite like the graphics on this actually. I think they could look quite good. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit plastered in this case. This is what happens when you sort of have to drink things really quickly and when you haven't actually eaten. Right, I tell you what, whilst we're here, we'll have a look at a couple of more vans. This thing here is a Sport Line, also from Chausson, it's got its awning out. But this one isn't quite as long. It's got lengthwise beds. It's a 6 meter van, with lengthwise beds, and why not? And in here there you've got, hang on, that's wrong, that's not a lengthwise bed, it's a, don't know, that looks to me like a widthwise bed, which is a bit longer rather than a lengthwise bed. Well, it's a widthwise bed which is a bit longer. It's a big bed anyway. We'll say it's a big bed at the back. That seems fair enough to me. There we have the fridge. That's great for keeping things in. Below the fridge there's a wardrobe, and in here there's a washroom, which also unfortunately has the same silly plug system in it. And there you go, plenty of space. A nice washroom though, isn't it? Now I was thinking actually, before I did this, perhaps what I ought to do is just do a video without any sound, and I put some music in view of my current state of inebriation. Can't be that plastered off. I can walk up a ladder. There you go. This is a bit odd though. I don't think I've seen before, a tent in the roof with a mattress. Now it's a good mattress for a tent in the roof. Really is a good mattress, but there's two of them, and that is, I think, quite unusual. See, two. There's nearly always one, and the mattress isn't much cop. So you might want to give Chausson a mark for that. Good, we'll have a look at another one since we're here. And there's another one here, another Sport Line. Oh, this is a motor. This is a 6 meter motorhome. And this 6 meter motorhome, this costs 67,375. That's not a lot for a motorhome, is it really? We'll have a look inside. It's rather compact, and that's what it looks like. Oh, the bed is really high up, hey, which isn't bad really. Somebody's put somebody's messed these things up. You can see there's two mattresses here, and I'm not feeling in any state to actually put them where they should be. Space for storage under there. You've got a nice big shower. Look at that, two large domestic style plugs, drainage holes. Yeah, I'll stick the lights on if I can. There you go. And it comes with a sliding door and a sliding wall. Oh, can I get the wall out? Let's see if I can get the wall out. I'm trying my best in difficult circumstances. Oh, there you go, and there's the shower. I like to have the shower on the other side, but you can't have everything, I suppose. Right, oh good, there you go. Right. Well, that one's quite nice. Now, they call this the Sport Line, don't know why. Oh, that's what that storage up there is, to put plants in. Well, now you know. Yeah, I'm going to be quite embarrassed when this actually comes out. There you go. When you are cooking, essential to provide additional ventilation, such as opening windows near the grill, cooker, and oven. Do not use cooking appliances for space heating. Well, that's true. You know why? Because you can sort of poison yourself, apparently. Because it takes up the oxygen. Right, good. 6 meter van. It's quite nice, this one. I quite like this. Yeah, that looks all right in my opinion. Not only that, it's got a nice garage at the back, and there it is. And there's one of these, I think they're called stand-up paddle boards. Don't know if that comes with this or not, but this is the, I think this is the Chausson Sport Line. Got lots of more Chausson vans here, and they're there. So anyway, let's go back to the one I started off with, which was this one. And thanks for watching. I hope you found that interesting. If you did, then congratulations. And if you didn't, well, you've managed to spend 11.5 minutes with me, probably totally unnecessarily. And I upload every day at 21:15, and usually I'm reasonably sober when I upload. Unfortunately, today wasn't one of those days, but who knows, next time I probably will be. Thanks very much for being here with me, and all the best from me in Düsseldorf.